Hi, welcome back to my content. So this is Lenny Kravitz, me meeting Lenny Kravitz part 2 and what I learned from it. And I was not on my healing journey. So anyways, I left off that where I was trying to get off work to go across the street to see Lenny Kravitz. Like I was just like itching. Every part of me was just itching. So my manager's like, no, but look at your schedule. When you get off, it'll be time, just in time, kind of, you'll probably maybe miss like maybe half an hour of the concert. So I was just mad. I was just like, oh my God. So I called my husband at the time and I was just like, listen, hey, Lenny Kravitz is across the street. Do you want to go? And he was like, no, I'm good. But if you want to go, that's fine. So I said, okay, cool. So as I'm getting off work, my manager comes to me and she has a surprise for me. And she says, I got you tickets to Lenny Kravitz. And I was just like blown away. And I said, how? How did it happen? How much do I owe you? She's like, no, they're free. I know. She said, I know the bouncer. And I let him know that I had a friend that wanted to go, and I called him up and I got some tickets for you. Blown away. Just completely blown away. So I get off, I thanked her, hugged her, and went home, got dressed, showed my husband the tickets. He said he didn't want to go. I got dressed. I was really back then, and I'm still kind of am. I was really into chains and stuff and fishnets and stuff, so that was my thing. So I get over there, I get ready, and I get let in, get my tickets and everything. And one of the bouncers, he like brings me all the way to the front into like the pit. And my heart is just like beating out of my chest. I'm just like, oh my God, where am I going? Like I felt like really scared. And so he puts me like in this pit area, and I was able to just look up and see Lenny Kravitz. So, oh my God, just amazing. He would sing and dance and do his thing, and then he'd look down at me and smile, and he'd nod, whatever it is. And then I noticed that at one point in time, the bouncer who had brought me down to the pit, he was standing behind me. And something told me kind of look to my right. And I looked to my right, and he's like pointing. He's like pointing at me like that. Like to, I guess, to Lenny Kravitz or something. I don't know what that was about. It was so weird. And so, Lenny Kravitz would kind of look over and nod and stuff. But he's performing. Like, what's going on? So I'm like, this is weird. So anyways, that was interesting. Go to part 3 and I'm done. I'll tell you the end of it and what I learned.